Alright, hi guys, CombaT-EX PvT, and this game's a PvT on Python, and this game I'm going to be showing you guys a build order that I don't think I've showed you in any of my other videos. I'll be showing you the Bulldog build order. It's pretty much when you get around 6 to 8 Dragoons and an Observer and the key thing, a shuttle with 4 Zealots inside it, and you pretty much try to break your Terran opponent's front door, and break his static defense, and just pretty much screw him over early game before it gets to late game. Yeah, so right now, sorry about that, I was just closing my MSN, and I'm really bad at multitasking. Yeah, so right now I'm scouting him, and I did start this video just like 20 seconds late, but no big deal. The only thing that happened was I built my pylon near my ramp, and I scouted the first position, and now I'm going to scout the final position. And one key thing I'd like to point out, I don't know if this is like fact. Well, actually, I know it's not fact, but I like to scout with my pylon probe, like my probe that builds the pylon. I like to scout with that, like despite the matchup, whether that be Protoss versus Protoss, Zerg, or Terran. I think it's just a lot better. Like the only time you don't get a scout in is if your Terran opponent walls and you scout them last, such as what happened in this position right here. But besides this, you almost always are able to get a scout in, and right now I'm not able to, so this is like the only time you don't get a scout in. And I guess the only time you can scout after the gateway is when you are in a 2-player map, but preferably I think scouting after the pylon is like a huge advantage. And like you're probably behind around 2 seconds with all your tech, but you know, it's a lot better to have the information of what your opponent's doing as opposed to having 2 extra 2 seconds of faster Dragoons. Well, not 2, I would say like 5 seconds faster Dragoons, but that's not, I'd rather know what my opponent's doing. And now, since I haven't scouted my opponent, lots of you Protoss players might do a 1-gate expand, 2-gate expand, or like something that doesn't involve a robotics facility, then expand. And if you do that, then you're pretty much in the dark, and the Terran player can come right up to your front door and pretty much own the hell out of you with like just set up static defense outside your door. So to deny that, or to stop that, you have to go pretty much 1-gate into robo-obs into expand, or 2-gate robo-obs into expand. I personally like 2-gate robo into obs, and then if they expand really early, I just transition into a Bulldog build order. And this game I will be showing you guys how to do a Bulldog build order. I was just saying how many Marines he had. He does have 4 Marines, and again, that stuff, like, it's important to read your opponent. Right now I saw he had 4 Marines, so now I know he's doing most likely a 1-fact build order. He could be doing a 2-fact build order, but then he'd be sacrificing a lot of SCV pump. And I know this because, well, I've played Terran before, and again, if you want to get to a decent level of Starcraft, you have to play all 3 races to know what the other races are doing. Like for example, right now I know he's going for a one fact into either expansion, or a 1-fact into M&M push, or he's doing a 1-fact build order pretty much, and he might be going Starport, maybe not. Again, I haven't even scouted him, but I can read off what he's doing with the 4 Marine information. And yeah, so now I'm gonna get my robotics facility, and he did see it, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. I still don't know what he's doing, but like this build order I'm doing right now is very safe. I guarantee you it will defend against any possible rush a Terran player throws at you, whether that be 2-fact, 2 racks, M&M, a Starport. Like I don't even care what it is. There's no way a Terran player is gonna rush you with this build order. I guess an 8 racks would beat you, but you know, besides an 8 racks, there's no other rush a Terran player can do to pretty much beat you. Early game at least. That's why I like this build order. It's very safe, and I tend to get screwed over a lot by like early cheeses, and so to deny that, you do this. And now he has 2 tanks, 3 oh, holy crap. Okay, so he did 2-fact. I'm kind of eating all the words I said right now, but he has 2-facted because of the amount of units he has. Okay, that just means it cost him a lot of SCVs. I did say you could 2-fact, but it would cost you lots of SCVs, so I am right in that sense. But here's like living proof that, okay, well not living, like online proof that to get this build order defends against any possible rush. So you know, he is pretty much trying to come up my ramp. I have 8 Dragoons. There's no possible way he's coming up, and he has mined up my natural. He's got pretty much he's got my natural pretty much into a static defense of his own. So I'm pretty much contained right now. But honestly, I'm not even worried at all about that because a contain doesn't do shit versus this build editor. Like honestly, this build editor owns a early contain really badly, and you will see why in a few seconds. And not only that, like he could probably contain me and then expand, and then you guys are going to be like, okay, I got the contain, what now? If you don't lose your shuttle, even if you do, just make a new one. If you don't lose your shuttle, just take exactly what you have and go own him with it. Like, because a static defense, the key thing about that is, like, a person has to commit all his resources and all his units towards that defense, or towards the, I guess it's an offense in this case. And if they don't, then they're pretty much screwed. And because you can't really make a static defense unless you have a lot of units. And in this case, he's probably going to commit everything, or else it's not going to do a lot of damage at all. And now I got my island expansion, and now as you can see, I'm pretty sure he's probably going to have some units here to contain me. If not, he's going to have them at his own base. Yeah, so he does have them here. And here, as you can see, this is like a pretty legit defense on a Tyrannosaurus part, and I'm pretty contained here. But as you can see, this won't bother me at all. I will push out of this with ease. And yeah, there's, like, as you can see, lagging my screen a little bit at the worst time possible, but yeah, as you can see, I broke out of this, and I didn't use any of my dragoons. As you can see, I only use those zealots. Like, there's kind of a miss micro on my part. I should have used those dragoons, but like, it just shows you that even with, I had 8 dragoons, I only used like 2 of them, and so pretty much 2 dragoons and 4 zealots inside a shuttle owned that contain. Granted, he did explode his own mines on him, but you know, either way, that contain didn't do shit. And now I'm gonna go, as you can see, like exactly what I said. I broke out of the contain. I'm gonna go screw his natural over, and you'll see how it's done. Like, even so, even if my push fails, if you see, I have 3 bases now that are slowly that are gonna start producing soon. They're gonna kick in soon, and as you can see, again, Robo, I can just detect everything he has. I know he only has 1 tank, so I'm gonna go in, and 1 dragoon's gonna take all the fire. And yeah, that dragoon takes all the fire, and now the siege tank is going to go down, and now see, he has to use SCVs. He got his expansion before me, but as you can see, now he has to use his SCVs, and this shuttle should have been back there, or up here to kill that siege tank, but whatever. As you can see, like, I didn't even use all my units, I'm still pretty much owning him. And yeah, now he got a tank, but he has to lift his command center, and all the economic advantage he had has gone away. And so, like, pretty much, I'm ahead just by a little bit, but even if I wasn't ahead, say if I didn't get his command center lifted and he mined like thoroughly, I would still have a pretty good position on him, or we'd be pretty much tied. And